Hello friends, the second part of the summary of the history and civilization of the world in Egypt. Be sure to watch until the end.
Είμαι η Κλεοπάτρα 7η, κόρη του Πτολεμαίου 12ου, της όμορφης βασίλισσας της Αιγύπτου. Πριν δείτε το βίντεο, σκάντε εγγραφή στο κανάλι σας, αφήστε ένα σχόλιο και ενεργοποιήστε το καμπανάκι για να ενημερώνεστε για το βίντεο και τα νέα του καναλιού. Ευχαριστώ. Ο σύνδεσμος για το πρώτο μέρος υπάρχει στο κανάλι, βάζω το σύνδεσμο στο τέλος του βίντεο, πρέπει να το δείτε. Πάμε στο βίντεο. Οι θεοί με ευνόησαν κάνοντας με βασίλισσα της Αιγύπτου και με έκαναν τόσο όμορφη που ούτε στην Αίγυπτο. Κατακτητής του κόσμου, οι εχθροί μας δεν μπορούν ποτέ να φτάσουν στη χώρα μας γιατί είμαστε Αιγύπτιοι. Καλώς ήρθες στην Αίγυπτο, μια όμορφη πόλη, φίλε μου.
Chapter 1. The War of the Succession of Alexander the Great. Habib Toner Kami came to the kingdom, Egypt, 323 BC, a year after the death of Alexander the Great. Alexander's great commanders such as Seleucus, Antipater, Cretius, Perdiccas, Ptolemy, and Antigonus fought over Alexander's succession, which resulted in the fragmentation of the empire and the formation of four dynasties named Seleucid, Antigonian, and Italian. Meanwhile, Ptolemy took the part of Africa, Egypt, Libya, Nubia, Sudan, Persia, and founded the Ptolemaic dynasty. The last war took place in 301-308 between the Antigonian dynasty and the Ptolemaic dynasty and its allies Seleucians, Thrace, and Macedonian influences, which caused Antigon to be defeated and killed himself and his son captured. Chapter 2. The Kingdom of Ptolemy I, the last queen of the dynasty of Ptolemy I, Cleopatra Vili. Ptolemy, after the war of Alexander's generals, he buried Alexander's body in Alexandria. He founded the Ptolemaic Empire. He was very powerful during his reign. He executed Cleomenes on charges of spying for Perdiccas and confiscated all of Cleomenes' wealth. And he ruled Egypt until 304. In 69 BC, the daughter of Ptolemy of Ci was born in the city of Alexandria, Egypt. She was so beautiful, literate, intelligent, and ambitious. She became the young queen of Egypt at the age of 18, because women were forbidden to rule in Egypt. His brothers, Ptolemy XIII, became a partner, but with the conspiracy of the elders of Egypt, they took him down from the throne and he fled with his only sister. When Cleopatra was in exile, Rome was involved in the civil war between Pompey and Caesar. Caesar was able to defeat Pompey and Pompey fled to Egypt. Ptolemaic Psyche wanted to flatter himself by killing Pompey, but he faced Caesar's anger and took Egypt by force. In the meantime, Cleopatra took advantage of the opportunity and entered the palace with a plan. He went to Caesar and established a romantic relationship with Caesar. And the result of this relationship was Ptolemaic Caesar. After Caesar's conflict with Ptolemy XIII and the defeat of Ptolemy XIII and his drowning in the Nile, Cleopatra married her second brother Ptolemy XII and jointly ruled Egypt and prevented Egypt from becoming part of the Roman Empire. After Caesar's murder, Ptolemy XII also died at the age of 15 and Caesarion Ptolemy. Caesar ruled Egypt with his mother. In the Roman civil war between Octavian, Caesar's legal heir, and Mark Antony, she supported Mark Antony, or had an affair with Mark Antony that resulted in twins. After the victory of Octavian and the death of Mark Antony, Cleopatra committed suicide with a cobra according to Egyptian customs, and her son was executed by Octavian after 11 days. Egypt also became the territory of the Romans. Chapter 3. The end of the Ptolemies and the conquest of Egypt by the Romans and Sassanids. After being conquered by Octavian, Egypt became one of the Roman provinces for 365 years. 395, Rome was divided into two eastern and western parts. Western Rome was destroyed by the Germans, but Eastern Rome, which became Byzantium, was able to keep its empire and also be one of the superpowers of the world. Egypt was under the rule of Byzantium until 689, until 618 AD, Shabraz, military leader of the Sassanids. Under the command Khosrow Parviz the Great Sassanid was under the rule of the Sassanids for 10 years until Byzantium recaptured it in 628 But Heraclius surrendered it to the Arabs after 12 years, and the culture and customs of Nubia, Egypt, were completely destroyed. And the culture and even the Egyptian language also disappeared and gave its place to Islamic culture, and its language also became Arabic, and even its own race, which was Egyptian, became Arab. Well, friends, have you seen the second part of the summary of the history and civilization of the world yet? I hope you like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your channel. I have left the link to the previous episode. Go see it. Last word, I hope for world peace and the disappearance of all borders. Right.